Hey, what's going on?
Okay, nothing much, just getting refreshed for this weekend's health site.
All right, what are you reading?
I'm reading BMI for Dummies.
Oh, no way. I totally need to get refreshed too.
Alright, let's read it together.
BMI stands for Body Mass Index. It is a measure of someone's weight relative to their height and is commonly used to approximate how much body fat someone has.
BMI charts are used to roughly estimate the health of an individual based on whether or not they have too much body fat. The charts used at a health site look like the ones shown below.
The number on the chart is found by using a BMI device, and the height and the weight of the individual are separately recorded. We then use a chart like the ones shown before to determine if the individual is underweight, healthy, overweight, or obese.
Another way we can calculate BMI if a machine is unavailable is to apply this equation. One of APHC's objectives is to give our participants a rough understanding of their current health based on general tests such as BMI and BP.
The following is an example of what a volunteer should do at a health site. Warmly introduce yourself, the organization you are from, and the screening that will be performed. Ask them to sign the waiver and fill out the form. This is important because this is their recognition that this is only a screening. Make sure to ask if he or she has a pacemaker. This is essential since the electric current from the BMI reader could short out the patient's pacemaker.
Before using the BMI machine, you must gather necessary information from the patient. Now we need to measure the patient's weight. Ask the participant to step on the scale. Remember to tell them to take off any excess weight, such as bags or large jackets. Wait for the scale to read the weight, and then record it on the sheet. Round to the nearest 1/2 of a pound. Now we need to measure the patient's height. Direct the participant to step by the height ruler. Make sure they are standing with their back to the measuring stick. Tell them to stand with their feet flat on the floor and stand straight. Adjust the measurer and read where the arrow points to the markings. Record this number and round to the nearest 1/4 of an inch.
Before the actual reading can take place, you must set the BMI machine accordingly. First, turn on the machine. As soon as the guess symbol flashes, press Set. Select a body type using the arrows. Usually participants are normal unless they have an athletic build. In that case, choose Athletic. If you are unsure, consult a director. Then press Set. Continue to set their height using the up-down arrows. Then press Set. Set their weight using the up-down arrows. Then press Set. Please ask kindly their exact age, since age can sometimes be a sensitive subject. Set their age using the up-down arrows, and then press Set. Last but not least, set their gender using the up-down arrows. Press Set. After everything is entered, the Ready indicator will appear.
Now that the machine is set, we can perform the reading. First, instruct the patient to stand with their feet shoulder-width apart. Have them hold their arms straight out at a 90-degree angle to their body. Have both hands completely covering the electrodes on the sides. Have them wrap their fingers around the grooves of the handle with their palms on top and on the bottom of the electrodes. Thumb should be pointing up and resting on top of the monitor. Finally, press Start and the BMI reading can take place. It's important to let the participant know to stay in that position until the end of the reading, which is when numbers appear on the screen.
The following are guidelines for what to say to participants after receiving their results. It varies depending on whether their numbers indicate they are normal, overweight, or obese. Be sure to follow this in order to avoid liability issues. In general, emphasize that the participant should follow up with a physician after the screening.
Wow, that was an enlightening book.
I know, everyone in APHC should read it.
Yeah, or they could just watch the video.
Wait, what video?